Welcome, this is Powerhouse Pilates. We're gonna go right into holding on to two heavier or whatever weights you want, just two sets of weights. I'm gonna go heavy. All right, come to the center of your mat, hold on to those weights. Just bring the elbows up near the shoulders, your legs straight out in front of you, and start lowering down. Extend the arms when you lower down, and then bend the elbows when you come up. Extend the arms, lower down, don't let the shoulders touch. Bend the elbows when you come up. You can put a bend in your knees. If your legs are moving a little bit, just put a little bend in your knees, and then right back up. These heavy weights are already feeling heavy, so if you want to go lighter, you can go lighter, especially trying to keep those elbows up by the shoulders. Try to keep those elbows up by the shoulders when you come up. 30 more seconds. Good. Keep going. We're at our last 10 seconds. Keep those elbows up when you come up. 3, 2, and end all the way up. Make sure those seat bones are grounded. We're gonna lift up just one leg, both arms. Hover down. Try not to touch the floor. Let me show you from this angle. Lift just one leg, lower down, don't let the leg touch the ground. Up and down. Leg doesn't touch. Keep going. I'm gonna turn on this background light. Kind of helps a little bit. Good. Don't let that leg touch the ground. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good, 15 more seconds, and then we're just gonna go right into the other leg. Last 10 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then just keep doing the same thing, but your other leg. Ooh, this leg can go higher. Wow. You might notice that your other leg can go higher or lower. See if you can get it up even higher. Interesting how we're different on both sides of our body, but we don't always notice it until we try one thing on the other side. Good, 20 more seconds here. Last 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs lower down. Keep holding onto the weights. We're gonna take the arms out to the side, lower down, and then bring it up. Depending on how heavy your weights are, you might need to bend your elbows. Take those weights out, lower just the low back down, and then up back to center. Lower down, arms come out, and up. If your weights are too heavy, maybe go a little bit lighter. I'm kind of at the borderline right now. Oh. 20 more seconds. We're gonna come into some bridges after this. Right now, this is all arms and core. Good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way onto your back. All the way onto that back. No ring for just right now. Just hold on to your weights. Place them onto your lap. And then just bring those hips up nice and high. Feel into your heels. Maybe even walk your shoulders in just a little bit. We're gonna lift and lower through those heels. Hips are just gonna stay lifted. Lift and lower, squeeze through the glutes. Stretch out your arms a little bit while you're here if you want, while you get your legs warmed up. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2, keep your heels lifted, open and close through the knees. Heels and your hips are just gonna stay lifted. Open and close. Good, just keep staying up nice and high through those hips. Good, another 35 more seconds. We're going a full minute here. And then we're gonna start coming into the bridge, up and down. Good, 20 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we're bringing those legs back in line with the hips. Lower just one heel, let your hips dip down, bring them up and switch, other heel, down and up, alternating, side to side. Try to look the direction that you're naturally going to. So if you lower the left heel, look to the left. If you lower the right heel, look to the right. 30 more seconds, then we'll do some actual bridges. Good, 20 seconds. Really get that momentum, feel into it, get nice and high. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower both heels down. Get that position through the hips. Start lowering down vertebrae by vertebrae and then up. Lower down and up. Push into your heels. Extend those knees all the way out to the other end of the room. Feel through your vertebrae, down and up. Think about your alignment with your hips in line with your heels. And then I want you to give a little pulse out when you come up, still plug into the heels, but pulse out through the knees to the side. Just a little open up, but still you're into the heels. If you had a band here, pretend like you had a band around you, or you could actually put a band on if you want to. And it would be like a little pulse out through the band. Good, we're gonna go 1 more minute here. Yeah, grab your band if you want. We still have 1 more minute. Should be feeling that really good already. We still have 1 more minute. Three. Good, keep pushing into those heels. I don't even have a band and I'm already feeling it. Keep pulsing out those knees when you come up. 30 seconds to go. Right about your arms right now. Hopefully you're not feeling it in the arms anymore. You're feeling it through the glutes, through the hamstrings. Good, last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips down. Take those weights. This is where heavier is actually going to be easier. Take the weights out to a T position. Just holding onto them like they're handlebars. Extend your legs straight up. Bring your chin into your chest. Open the legs as wide as you comfortably can into a V position. And then start moving the legs over to the left side. Right when your left leg is about to touch, bring the right leg down, open back up and switch it. Wide V, hover that leg off the ground, bring the other leg on top, and then slowly tic-tac back over to the other side. Don't let the legs touch. We're keeping that engagement the whole time. See if you can keep your chin into your chest for added challenge. This is a stretch, but also a core exercise. Transitioning out of those bridges. Let those legs be nice and long. Inhale when you slowly go to one side. Exhale, bring it up. 30 more seconds. Keep that belly button in towards your spine. Good, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Both legs straight up in a 90-degree angle to look like with your legs and laying onto your back. Take those weights, bring them closer towards your hip bones. Palms facing down. Again, we're using them as little handlebars. All right, push onto the weights, bring your hips up, lower the legs down, and straight back up. Push onto those weights to help you, and lower back down. You can flex your feet or point, whatever feels better. If you feel it in your neck, lower your head down. If you want to, you could bring your chin into your chest when you lower your legs down, but then lower your head back down before you bring those hips up. But feel free to bring that chin into the chest when your legs lower down. Good, 30 seconds. Nice job, last 20 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, end with the legs straight up. This time I do want you to flex your feet. Pretend like somebody is pulling your heels up to the ceiling and lower back down, up and down. See how long you can keep your hips up off the ground before you have to lower back down. See if you can hang time in the air for 1 second. If you can do 1 second, see if you can do 2 seconds. Keep increasing until you've maxed your second count and then try to keep matching that. So maybe you can do 3 seconds. Every time I want you to hold it up there for 3 seconds until you're ready to do 4 seconds. And then keep increasing your time for another 30 seconds. You can hold your breath when your hips are up there, but then inhale when you come back down. Good, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those legs down to an angle. Bring your chin into your chest. See if you can take those weights, bend the elbows. Keep lowering the legs until you feel like your low back is gonna lift. Readjust, bring that chin back into the chest a little bit more, and then lift up one arm and the other arm. Keep your legs where you're at. Now see if you can start lowering your opposite leg to arm. Again, we have a controlled motion. Take your time. I want you to start doing that holding. See if you can hold 1 second each side. If you can do 1 second, see if you can hold 2 seconds each side. If you can do 2 seconds, see if you can do 3 seconds each side. See if you can get all the way up to 5 seconds each side. And remember, those elbows are not touching the ground ever. Try to keep that chin into your chest. Now, if this is easy enough for you, start lowering your arm back behind your head just slightly when your arm comes up. See if you can do that and still hold for as long as you were doing it before. Good, another 30 seconds here. Good. Another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your head down, take your arms straight up. I want you to bend your elbows out to the side and bring the weights in towards your chest and then back up. Bend the elbows straight out to the side, bring the weights in toward the chest and straight back up. Now see if you can add just one leg lowering at a time. When the weights come down, one leg lowers and back up. Other leg lowers, weights come down and back up. Really focus on those elbows out to the side. I want you to focus a little bit more on your upper body right now than your lower body, but see if you can add that leg lift in. Just one leg to protect the low back so we're not overthinking what we're doing. And we're really concentrating on the arms, doing that right form with the elbows out to the side. Really try to open up through under the arms while you're here. 30 seconds. Good, now see if you can hold that hang time a little bit longer with the arms down and the leg down. Good. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock yourself all the way up into teaser position. Extend your arms, bend your legs. Take one leg out, tabletop, other leg out, tabletop. Alternate, right leg, table, left leg, table. Those arms are gonna stay lifted the whole time. 30 seconds here. Keep your chin up, your back nice and straight, arms up. Good, 20 more seconds. Good, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Quick drink. If you have a band, go ahead and grab a band right now, if you don't have it already. If not, you can use the ring as like a band. And we're gonna come into some more bridges. I'm gonna try my heavier band, but you can always switch it up, just because this is bridge month. Look at Bruiser, thought it was. Bruiser, not yet. He knows it's dinner time after this is over. All right, so place that band all the way up above your knees. The higher up the knees, the easier it's gonna be. The lower down on your knees, like closer to your knees, the harder it's gonna be. All right, pick up those heavier weights again. Find that bridge. Find that bridge position. All right, just like when we practiced before, those arms, elbows out to the side and up. I want you to think about when you bring those arms up, pulse out, those knees open, down and up. Good. Really thinking about your heels plugging into the ground. If you want to just hold that band out the whole time, you can. We have 30 more seconds here, then we're going to add some lower and lift into it. Good. 10 more seconds here. We're not even close to done. Find that rhythm. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, keep your arms up. Arms stay up. Lower your hips down. Take the arms back behind your head and then right back up. See how far down you can lower without touching the ground. And then right back up, lower the hips down. Arms come up, lower down, don't touch the ground. And then lower arms and hips at the same time. Your palms are just going to be facing. Well, just keep your arms in the same position, fisting onto your dumbbell weights. But your palms are just going to stay facing the same way. When you're up, the palms are facing up. When they're down, the palms are facing down. These are very slow movements. Your arms should be burning by now. Your hips too. But I want to kind of trick your hips a little bit. We're going to burn out the arms, and then we're just going to put the weights on our hips and do a lot of bridges. We have 30 more seconds with these arms, just going back and down. Good. Keep those arms straight. If you can't keep your arms straight, try to lower the weights down a little bit. Good, 10 more seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then rest those weights onto the hip bones. Let your arms take a little rest. You're just using your hands to hold on to your weights. Pulse out on that band again. Weights are just resting on your hip bones. 30 seconds, then we're going up and down for a full minute. Push into the heels, should be really burning. Keep those hips up. I haven't used this band in a while. Ooh, this is good if you have a band, we're finally using it. Take a moment here to shake out your arms too while you're pulsing out your hips. Your arms are a little bit feeling that. All right, 10 more seconds of the pulses. Then we're going to the lower and lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, hold the tension out on the band. Focus on the vertebrae, down and up. Plug into your heels. We're here for 1 minute. Down and up. Keep pushing into the heels. All of your attention is just pushing into the heels when you come up, feeling each and every vertebrae as you lower down. Good. We're not going to be totally done with bridges after this, but we will take a bridging break and move it more into our back. We're going to come onto our stomach after this in just about 30 seconds. Keep going, keep squeezing out onto that band. We're also going to keep the band on. If you have the band, if you don't worry about it. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower all the way down. Take the weights all the way back behind your head. Extend your legs up. And then just little pulses up with the arms back behind your head and then reaching up. This should be upper body, like upper abdominals, and then a stretch through your legs. See if you can resist out on that band. Don't forget about the band if you have it on. Resisting out should feel like a stretch, but also we have that upper core motion. Exhaling up, inhaling down. Good, 30 seconds to go. Then we're gonna flip it around. Keep going, 15 more seconds. Let that breath help you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock yourself all the way up. Grab a quick drink of water. We're coming onto our stomach. Keep your band on if you have one. Onto our stomach. Just one weight right in front of you. All right, just rest it onto the ground, on its head, on one of the heads. Stack your hands on top of it the other way. And then lift your legs up as high as you can. Start pulsing out. Point your toes. The chest is lifted. Elbows out. Point and pulse out. Good. Keep going. 30 seconds to go. Stay up here. Good. Keep reminding yourself to come up. 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, tabletop your back. Take a quick stretch if you need to. Keep that weight, just one weight with you. Curl the toe on the right side. Left leg is gonna come up just as much as it possibly can. If you don't have a band, you could put your other weight behind your leg and just little pulses up. Little pulses up. Okay, don't let the band deceive you with your arm. If you have a band on, that leg is not going to move very much, but keep bringing your arm up on that right side. Good, 30 more seconds here. We're going to switch sides, but we still have a little bit more in this position. Good, 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Just come to that tabletop, lift up the right leg, hold on to the weight with the left hand, go right into it when you're ready, 45 seconds. Remember, big range of motion through the arm. Just row it up. You have that band on your leg, it's not going to be moving very much. Good. Almost there, last 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to your other side. This time, instead of straight up, it's going to go out to the side, your arm and your leg. So curl that toe on the right side to help you if you need to. And it's opposite arm to leg. Just little flies out, both sides, out to the side. 45 seconds. We're 5 seconds in. Good, keep going. 20 seconds. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Remember, if you don't have a band, you can put a weight behind your knee. All right, 45 seconds starts now. Balance, that core is working. It's gonna be a really good, well-rounded Pilates class. Our core, our hips, and our shoulders. We're 15 seconds in, 30 to go. All right, last 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, towel off. If you need to, we're gonna flip back on to our back. We have more bridges. Keep that band. Both weights. All right, this time, feet are gonna go wider than the hips. Just walk those feet out as wide as you can. Band is staying there. Walk your feet up towards your hips. And then we're gonna go into chest press. Pulse out through the knees. Chest press, pulse out through the knees. Remember, we have nice wide feet. Good. 30 more seconds like this. 20. Last 10 seconds here. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep those hips up. Bend your elbows. Try not to let the elbows touch the ground. Just take your weights back and forward. Just as little or as big as you can go, depending on how heavy your weights are. Those hips are just staying up. Those weights are just gonna go back and front. Keep pressing out onto your band. Only lower so much so that you don't hurt your shoulder. Don't want you hurting your shoulder here. 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna try to touch the weights under our hips. And then we'll bridge. Keep holding that band out, 20 seconds. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now keep those hips up. Tap the weights behind you. Lower the hips. Let the weights come back behind your head. Bring it back up. Try to tap those weights underneath you. And then lower the hips. Weights go back behind your head. We're here 1 minute. Tap. Lower hips down. Reach arms back. Tap. Hips lower. Reach back. Should be really, really burning right now. 30 seconds to go. Good job, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lower the hips all the way down. Take your legs out long in front of you. Keep those weights up, just hovered right above your shoulders. And then we're gonna lift up all the way through the legs. That band's still on. Pulse it out. And then reach your arms through. Lower back down, arms and legs. Pulse when you come down. Come up, reach, pulse. Find a rhythm. Lower arms and legs, pulse. Reach up, pulse. Lower down, pulse. Lower up, thread through, pulse. Lower down, pulse. Lower up, pulse. Or I said lower, I meant reach up. Oh my gosh, we have 20 more seconds to go. Then we're gonna take some more dynamic moves that'll feel like stretches, but that's strengthening into it. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees and rock yourself up. You can take your band off. Lengthen your legs out to the side. You'll just need one of your weights. So feels like a stretch, should feel like a stretch. Just one weight onto your chest. All right, we're gonna take it behind the head, in front of the head, tap down, behind the head, in front, tap elbow, side to side. If you can, see if you can alternate tapping the elbows when the weight comes in front of you and then behind you. Unless you're compromising your posture, And then if you're compromising your posture, just do it so the weight is in front of you. Good. Look up to the ceiling. Good, 30 more seconds and we're gonna add some twists into it. Good, 20 seconds to go. Ten more seconds. Hopefully you're feeling that stretch through the legs as you dip. Another 3, 2, all right, come back up. We're gonna move that weight around your head. Whatever direction you naturally start going, move the weight around your head. 30 seconds in this direction, then we're gonna go the other way. You can let your spine round a little bit when you're here. Little movement through the core is good. All right, go the other way, other direction. Good, 15 more seconds. Keep going around the world. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the weight back behind your head. Look over to the right side, all the way over to the right, and then dip down like you're trying to touch your nose to your knee. Look all the way over to the left side. Dip down, nose to the knee. If it's too much to have your weight behind your head, then bring it to your chest. Twist one way, dip down, other way. Dip down, just like you're trying to touch your nose to your knee. 30 seconds here. Use that core to help you. Good, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Try to be even on both sides. Come back to center. Take the weight all the way up above your head. Bring your elbow right out in front of you. Tap it down. Bring that weight back up. Take the weight back behind your head and opposite elbow down. So we're switching which elbow touches the ground. Your arms come up when your torso comes up and you twist. Your weight comes back down behind your head. Those arms should be feeling it. The core should be feeling it. Whew. 20 more seconds. Good, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, all the way up. Weight goes all the way up. Now I want you to lower that weight down as far down as you can. Maybe you even touch your toes and then up. Other side, down and up. See if you can hold onto the weight, straight arms. If your weight is heavy, then this is hard. Use that core. Just 30 more seconds here, then we're done. I told you it's like a stretch and a strengthen. I can't even talk when I'm doing this because I really need my breath to help me. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job.